right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to you. How about Shem Al-Shai, about Shem Al-Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS who will and teach well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. To wake up the hopeful elect, all right? That's why I'm out here, to wake up the hopeful elect, man, all right? To wake up those individuals that need to know who they are, man, so we can get up out of here, man, all right? My feed keeps cutting off, man, but, you know, just got to start over. And it is what it is at the end of the day. Because I didn't delete old stuff on my camera. All right, this is James chapter 1, verse 1. A servant of the Most High Yahweh and of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai Mashiach to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad, man, all right? And we are scattered abroad because we kept transgressing the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? And that's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right? And our captivities have pushed us to be scattered abroad, man, all right? As we were in Egypt, man, we mingled, I'm sure we mingled with the Egyptian women down there, all right? And the Israelite men had children there, all right? And thus in our other captivities, man, as here in America, man, all right? The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man is having babies with the other nations, all right? Thus making those babies Israelites, but they may be considered mixed, or they may, just based on Babylonian customs, all right? They may be considered what they actually look like instead of who they actually are. So if they say that, you know, let's say if that a light-skinned brother, a really light-skinned brother, all right, has sex with a so-called white woman, and that baby comes out white, they may classify that baby as white based on their looks, okay? But lo and behold, that baby is an Israelite because that man, that the seed of that man goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? It always depends on the seed, okay? All right? And we've been scattered abroad because we kept transgressing the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai, worshiping images, all right? Worshiping man, worshiping the things that man has made, all right? Instead of worshiping the Creator, all right? As we're supposed to, all right? And Leviticus 26 and let me get that. 33 says that we're gonna be scattered, man, for being disobedient, man. All right. So this is Leviticus chapter 26, verse 33. And I will scatter you among the heathen, and will draw out a sword after you. All right. That sword is a weapon, man. All right. And ye and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. All right. So we were scattered, man. Yahweh Shema Shai caused us to be scattered because we kept transgressing the law. We didn't do the things that we were told to do based on Moses getting the law, statutes, commandments, and giving them to us, all right? And that's wickedness, man. And wickedness is still being practiced today, man. People probably about to celebrate Thanksgiving, or they just finished celebrating Halloween, all right? They got Christmas is coming up. People probably gonna be celebrating that. And I'm speaking to you Israelites, man. Y'all need to be doing that shit, man. It's wickedness, man, all right? These holidays that the so-called white man got set up is to further draw you apart spiritually from Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? It's further to keep you in the constraints that he has set up, all right, by taking the things that you work for to give it to other people, i.e. buy gifts that people don't even really use like that, or they just sit in a corner and become wasteful and needless things, all right? It's all part of a circle of destruction and a systematic failure for you to be destroyed and to be pulled apart from your power, thinking that you're doing something righteous, and at the end of the day, you only doing wicked things, man. What is righteous is keeping the Sabbath, all right, to the best of your ability. What is righteous is celebrating Hanukkah, all right? What is righteous is celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles, the Day of Atonement, things like that. Those are righteous holidays, man. All these other holidays that people have that are being celebrated in the world, they're all just wickedness, all right? They're all just wickedness, all right? Jeremiah chapter 10 states that, you know. But let me see, man. The Lord is coming back, man. He's coming back to cause hell, man. He ain't coming back to, you know, give people forgiveness, all right? He already died for the forgiveness of Israel, man. He didn't die for forgiveness of any other of these heathen nations, all right? And you heathen nations, man, that's your so-called white people, that's your so-called Indians, all right? That's your so-called Spaniards, all right? So-called Chinese and, Japanese individuals, all right? All y'all gonna be slaves in the kingdom, man, all right? Y'all gonna be building up our walls, man, all right? Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shai, thus saith the Bible, man, all right? Let me get that, man. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10. And the sons of strangers, all right, the strangers is you other nations, man, all right? Y'all are strangers because y'all don't follow customs, all right? Y'all are strangers because y'all not of the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's why y'all are strangers, all right? Shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. So the Lord has had mercy on Israel, man. That's why he sprinkled this truth, all right, of knowing who we are, again, to the apostles of Great Millstone, all right, to everybody on down that's teaching this truth and that's trying their best to live it, all right? That's the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? He smote us by putting us into captivity because we kept transgressing, all right? We didn't follow law, statutes, commandments that was given to us by Moses, all right, after he came down from the mountain from speaking to Yahweh, all right, Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, and he put us in captivity, all right, he put us in captivity. First starting with ancient Egypt, all right, and that was 400 years of captivity from 1625 BC to 1225 BC, all right, and you can read that in Genesis chapter 15, verse 13, all right. That was our first captivity, all right? Then he freed us from that, all right? Then he gave us the law, statutes, commandments, okay? All right? And he's going to show us favor at the end, man, by saving a remnant, all right? And that's the 144,000, all right? And having them, raising them up and then having them reestablish the kingdom, all right? When I say reestablish the kingdom, I mean the kingdom being rebuilt, all right, under the rule of Yahweh Shai, first and foremost, all right, and those men that he rose up to be rulers, all right, those joint heir men, those men that are joint heirs, all right, they're gonna make sure the kingdom is built to the specifications of Yahweh Shai by enforcing the heathen, all right, you other nations to build the kingdom, man. Just like you said, y'all gonna build up the walls, all right, the walls of Jerusalem, all right. The walls of Jerusalem, man, you can read about the walls of Jerusalem, all right, in Revelation, the 21st chapter, man. I know I always speak that, man, but, this thing is about repetition, all right? So all right? And that's one thing that we are looking forward to, all right? And until that day comes, man, we're not supposed to give the Lord any kind of rest, man, all right? And this is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 7. I'm gonna start at 6. I have set a watchman upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Yet they make mention of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, keep not silence. All right. So those men, all right, Lord willing, all right. I'm one of those men that the Lord sees, all right. But the men of Great Millstone, first and foremost, man, that has taught this truth to me, all right, and all those individuals below, Apostle Tahar, who I have learned from, all right, taught me this truth, and I'm coming to teach it. I'm trying to be a watchman, all right? I'm not trying, I am a watchman, okay? All right, I need to be more confident, all right? And just as those individuals that are ahead of me and before me, all right, they're watchmen, all right? They're doing the things that they're supposed to do. They're warning Israel, all right? And that's what we need to be doing out here, warning Israel to wake up, to realize that you're in captivity, to realize that Yahweh Shema Shai is coming to destroy this place called America and all these other heathen nations, all right? When I say heathen nations, I just don't mean the people. I mean the actual world, the lands that they live on as well. Because the world needs to be cleansed before Yahweh Shai sets his feet on this world, all right? All right? He's going to cleanse it himself, but, the nuclear missiles are going to do some of the destruction, all right? And he's causing those nuclear missiles, all right? But, we're not supposed to hold our peace, man, all right? We're supposed to speak the things that we know, that are truthful, all right? We're supposed to speak the things that we read, all right? Because this Bible is truthful in and out, all right? We're supposed to speak the things that are beneficial to our people, and we're not supposed to be hypocritical about it, all right? We're not supposed to tell our people to do one thing, we're doing the exact opposite. That's a hypocrite, man, all right? We got to put that old man off. But in that same sense, we're supposed to be out here teaching, all right? Teaching and believing, all right? Believing and teaching, doing the same thing, all right? And this is the point right here. Verse 7, and give him no rest till he established until he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth, all right? So we're supposed to be calling on Yahweh Shem Shai day in and day out, 24/7, 365, all right? Not being ashamed, not being worried about what people think, all right? If you in a position to give the Lord praise, which you should always be in a position to give the Lord praise, put your hands up in the air and to water Yahweh Shem Shai for whatever it is that he has given you for that day, all right? And call upon him when you are in need, man. Call upon the name of the Lord when you are in need. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is the name of his son, all right? But you gotta believe this wholeheartedly, you know? All right, you can't be wavering, all right? All right, so Yahweh Shem Shai is coming, man. I'm gonna read probably through the this is verse 8. Yahweh Shem Shai have sworn by his right hand and by the arm of his strength, surely I will no more give thy corn to be meat for thine enemies. So all the things that we work for, he's not gonna give it to our enemies, man. All right. And the sons of the stranger shall not drink thy wine. All right. They're not going to drink the stuff or eat the stuff that we labor for. It's going to be coming back to us, okay? All right? But they that have gathered it shall eat it. So if you gathered it, if you worked for it, you're going to eat of it, all right? That's going to be in the day of the kingdom, all right? That's going to be the day, that's the day that we're looking for, we present toward, all right? That's the day we're making haste for, all right? And praise Yahweh Shem Shai, all right? And they that have brought it together shall drink it. In the courts of my holiness, and the courts of his holiness, man, is in the New Jerusalem, all right? And that's what we looking forward to. That's what's coming, man, all right? Not waking up to work for some dang Edomite that then taxes our money, all right? And then we go home, barely have anything to pay our bills and feed our family with, man. All right, that's fucking ridiculous, man. All right, but that's the servitude. That's where we in right now. We're still in servitude, all right? We still got to be servants, all right? Servants to our captives, all right? Our captors, okay? With the so-called white man, all right? Go through the gates. Prepare ye the way of the people. Cast up the highways. Gather up the stones. Lift up a standard for the people, all right? And lifting up a standard for the people, man, is being righteous, man, is following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your abilities, man. All right, lifting up a standard for the people, man, is giving the people hope in the Lord, man. All right, hoping how about Shem Shai, by making your body a living sacrifice, all right, by doing the things that some men, all right, who count themselves men won't do, all right, by keeping the law, celebrating the high holy days, coming out here preaching the Bible, standing up in the face of adversity, all right. And if there's any type of adversity that you got to go through, that's the Lord putting that adversity on you, so you can become a better individual, all right? And we all have to come up out of our comfort zones if we're going to be some type of individual in this world, okay? All right? If we're going to grow spiritually or physically, all right? You have to come up out of our comfort zones. And you will want to grow in Yahweh Shem Shai. You will want to add to the body. You should want to add to the body of the Lord. Because Yahweh Shem Shai, he gives all, man. He takes all, he gives all, all right? Behold, Yahweh Shem Shai hath proclaimed unto the ends of the world, unto the end of the world, say ye to the daughters of Zion, that's Israel, all right, that's Israel, all right. Behold, the salvation cometh. Behold, his reward is with him, and his works before him. All right, his reward is with him, man. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, if you one of those 144,000 men, you're gonna get a crown placed upon your head. You're gonna rule, all right, with the rod of iron, all right, and you're gonna get a stone all right, with a white stone on there with the name that nobody knows but you when you receive that stone, man. All right, those things are according to the book of Revelations, all right? And those are the things that we should be hastening for, man. Because those things right there, those are everlasting things, man. Those are things that once you get, nobody can take from you, man. Because you worked so hard for it, all right? That's the reward of the Lord, man. And that's what you should want, man, instead of these vain things that don't mean nothing, man. You buy something that costs $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, maybe 3-4 months from now, you won't even use it. You won't even do anything that you won't use it to the point where it needs to be used or properly use it. Because it's all vanity, man. It means nothing, all right? But the reward of the Lord is going to be an everlasting reward, man. Where you have slaves up under you doing the things that you want them to do, all right? Making your food, cleaning up your kingdom, shining your floors, shining your shoes, whatever you could possibly think of, man, that you would want your slaves to do, they're going to do it for you. They're going to do it in righteousness, man. They're going to be righteous before they enter in your kingdom, all right? That's how they're going to be before they enter into my kingdom, all right? They're going to know the law, statutes, commandments, all right? They're going to rehearse them, all right, amongst themselves before they enter into my palace, all right, where I'm going to be dwelling at. Because if they don't, man, that rod of iron, how about Shemal Shai is going to give me, all right, I'm going to use it to the best of my ability, all right? And that's part of the reward, man, having individuals working for you, man, instead of you working for somebody. All right, you've been a slave your whole life, man. Don't you want to stop being a slave, especially to the damn white man? All right? This is verse 12. And they called them the holy people, the redeemed of Yahweh Shemal Shai, and thou shalt be called sought out, a city not forsaken. All right? And that is part of the reward, man. Being called a city not forsaken, because Yahweh Shemal Shai, he really didn't forsake us, man. We forsook the Lord, all right? He gave us guidelines to live by. Did we live by those guidelines? No. We chose to go off, all right, and worship nonsense and do things that's contrary to Yahweh Shemal Shai, all right? And that's why we are in the predicaments that we in now. Taxes on our money, paying child support, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian, filling up the jail cells, all right? I could just go on, man. I could just keep being repetitive, man. Poisonous food, disobedient women and children, poisonous air, all kind of folly, man, that we put ourselves in, man, because we chose to forsake Yahweh Shemal Shai and follow after other gods, follow after the heathen and their ways, because we thought it would be beneficial, all right? And you can see that it's not beneficial, all right? Nothing about it is beneficial, man. All right, this is Isaiah. This is because we, being rebellious, because there's individuals that's still rebellious to this day, all right? And that's what we got to put off, man, our rebelliousness, man, all right? Because the Lord knows that we stiff-necked, all right? The Lord knows that we hard-headed. But he also knows that we can change, man, all right? All right, this is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 1. I am sought of them that asked not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name. I have spread, so he was sought by individuals, man, that didn't know who he was, all right? I have spread my hand all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts, all right? So that's you Israelites, all right? Walking after the ways of the white man, walking after the ways of the heathens, all right? Doing the things that they do, following the customs that they follow, all right? Keeping the customs that they keep, i.e. Christmas and all these other pagan holidays, all right? Women worship, all this other nonsense, smoking weed, doing drugs, all right? Not standing up, being effeminate, all right? Mentally and physically, all right? You got to put those things behind you, man, all right? People that provoke me to anger continually to my face, that sacrifice in the gardens and burneth incense upon altars of bricks, all right? Idol worship, man, all right? Which remain among the graves and lodge in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh, and broth of abominable things in their vessels, man. So you eating things that you shouldn't be eating. I eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, all right? You doing abominable things as well, man, all right? Homosexuality, all kind of rebellious stuff that's against you. How about Shemal Shai, all right? Which say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holier than thou. These are a smoke and a nose, a fire that burneth all day. Behold, it is written before me, I will not keep silence, but will recompense, even recompense in their bosom. All right, so this is our payback for doing the things that Yahweh Shemal Shai didn't want us to do. All right, we were brought over here in cargo slave ships. All right, our women were ripped out of our hands along with our children, sold off into other places. All right, i.e. slavery. Okay, all right. Modern day slavery now. Now we're slaves to materialistic things that are going to wither away or be burnt with fervent heat, man. All right, with according to not according to, but yeah, according to the Bible, in contrast, in alignment with those ICBM missiles that are being built in different countries, man. All right, that's gonna melt this whole place, man. All right, and that's a good thing. Call halal Yahweh Shemal Shai for that, man. All right. Your iniquities, verse 7, your iniquities and the iniquities of your fathers together, saith Yahweh Shemal Shai, which have burned incense upon the mountains and blasphemy me upon the hills. Therefore I will measure thy former work in thy bosom. All right, so being blasphemous towards the Lord, towards people, all right, towards individuals, the hills, the governments, and the hills, the little people, all right, not keeping the law, statute, commandments. All these things are blasphemy to Yahweh Shemal Shai, because he knows he gave us law, statute, commandments to follow. And do we follow them? No, we can't really follow them in this captivity, all right? But there are some law, statute, commandments that we can follow. And those law, statutes, and commandments that you can't follow, you need to be doing them, all right? To the best of your ability, man, all right? To the best of your ability. Teaching your children the law, statute, commandments, that's a law you can keep, all right? Not eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, that's the law you can keep. Writing down the laws, so since you're gonna be a king, you need to be writing down the laws so you can know the laws, all right? That's the law, statute, commandment you can keep, all right? Write 50 laws a day, you know? Something that's beneficial to your mind, all right? Which is doing righteousness, man, all right? That's beneficial to your mind. That's beneficial to your body. That's gonna keep you in good sights of Yahweh Shemal Shai, all right? Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be glorifying the Lord, man, all right? That's what it's all about at the end of the day anyway, glorifying Yahweh Shemal Shai, man. All right, this is Isaiah 65 and 8. Thus saith Yahweh Shemal Shai, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one saith, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it, so will I do for my servant's sake, that I may not destroy them all. So Yahweh Shemal Shai, he's not going to destroy the 144,000. But the rest of you Israelites, man, are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that want to continue in this folly called America and the folly in this world, man, and practice the things that they set up, all right, the Lord's going to destroy you, man. You're not trying to do your best to serve Yahweh Shemal Shai. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. Serving the Lord, not yourself, all right? Deny yourself and bear your cross, man. Yahweh Shai bare his cross, all right? Mentally, he bared his cross, and physically, he carried his cross. That's still bearing it, man, all right? Yahweh Shai went through more things than anybody on this earth is going through right now, all right? All right? This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 9. And I will bring forth the seed out of Jacob and out of Judah, an inheritor of my mountain, and mine elect shall inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there, all right? That seed that came out of Jacob and then out of Judah, all right, was Yahweh Shai, okay? Was Yahweh Shai, all right? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, all right? Yahweh Shai, man. I don't want Yahweh Shai, man. Lord Yahweh Shai, okay? All right, this is Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord Yahweh our Lord Yahweh Shai, all right, sprang out of Judah, all right, of which the tribe of Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood. So right there, Yahweh Shai came from out of the tribe of Judah, man. All right, just as I read over here in Isaiah, the 65th chapter, the 9th verse. All right, let me see where else they got a precept for that, man. All right, Genesis 49, man. Genesis 49. It's going to say the same thing. All right, Genesis 49, chapter, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. All right, we're going to praise Judah. All right, because Judah is the head. All right, Judah is the head tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. Thy hand shall be in thy neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey, my son. Thou art gone up. He stooped down as a crouched lion. And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? All right, here we go. Here's the point. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. All right, we all gonna be gathering unto Yahweh, man. All right, we all gonna be gathering unto Yahweh. All right, and that scepter, all right, is a symbol of kingship. All right, and that symbol of kingship, all right, is Yahweh Shai. When he came, he knew he was a king, all right, but he was humble enough to be like, nah, I'm here to do my father's work, all right. Now he's up there glorying in heaven with Yahweh, all right. When Yahweh sends him, all right, he's gonna be the ruler, all right. So that scepter, that iron scepter, he's gonna have to rule the nations above everybody else. He's gonna give everybody else little mini scepters to rule the nations, okay, all right. We all gonna be in obedience and in order under Yahweh Shai, man, because that's who the king is, and that's what we're gonna be doing as little kings, man. Being under rulership under Yahweh Shai, following the law, statute, commandments that his father gave, okay? All right? As we are supposed to, all right? But my point in reading that is Yahweh Shai is the ruler, man. He's gonna be the ruler, all right? He is the ruler, and he's gonna rule further, okay? All right? All right, I'm gonna keep reading. This is 65 and 10. Isaiah 65 and 10. And Sharon shall be a fold of flocks, and the valley of Achor a place for the herds to lie down in. For my people have sought me. For my people that have sought me. All right, so those individuals that sought the Lord, all right, the 144,000, all right, that sought the Lord, that verse is saying that they're going to be in a safe place, man. All right. But ye that forsake Yahweh Shema Shai, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for their troop, that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword. All right. If you don't seek the Lord, you're going to be numbered to the sword. All right. And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. All right, so all you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right, that's hearing this word and not doing the things, not coming back to Yahweh Shema Shai, I just read the Lord is going to number you to the sword, and the Lord's sword is the so-called white man, all right? I.e., if you go back and read Genesis, all right, when Isaac gave Esau the blessing of the sword, all right, and that sword is a sharp piercing instrument. A sharp piercing instrument could be a sword, an actual, combat sword, a gun, all right, because they have bullets that are sharp and piercing. A sword could also be a chemical thing, pestilence, all right, diseases, because they kill anything that's a killing instrument, man. All right, that's what the sword is. And Yahweh Shema Shai He's gonna let that sword loose here coming soon, man. Trump just approved a certain amount of money. I don't remember how much, man, for the police to be militarized, man. So they have military type equipment to come out here and set up martial law, man. That's coming, man. That's part of Jacob's trouble, man. All right? And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, if you don't take heed into that, man, you're going to be destroyed by that, man. And call Allah Yahabashim Shai for you if that's part of your lot, man. Because you don't need to be here, man. You need to be reborn into the kingdom, man. All right? You need to be reborn into the kingdom. Verse 13, therefore thus saith Yahweh Shema Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right, and in those days, man, and in those days, the Lord's servants are going to eat. All right, they're going to rejoice, and they're going to have abundance because they did the work of the Lord, because they kept the law, statute, commandments to the best of their abilities. Okay, and they did things that were pleasing in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, not pleasing in the eyes of their own belly. Okay, all right. Behold, my servant shall. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall vex, and shall howl for a vexation of spirit. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for Yahweh Shema Shai shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name. All right, so whatever that other name Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna give his servants, man, that's the name that Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna give his servants. But all those individuals, man, that continually transgress, that don't want to follow laws, that don't try to know the laws, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai, he got a sword for you, man. And that day of destruction, you're going to be hungry. And that day of famine, and that day of pestilence, you're going to be calling on the Lord, but you're not going to know the name. And if you do know the name, you're not doing things that's pleasing unto Yahweh Shema Shai to keep that name within your spirit. Put off the old man, all right? The individual that you were before you found out the name of the Lord, it's a constant chipping that you gotta do, man. It's like you're sculpting a new individual, all right? Imagine you taking like a chisel and a hammer, man, and you just picking out the leaven, man. Take that shit out, man, and by the time you're done, man, you're gonna have a sculpture of a brand new you, but it's gonna be inside, man. It's called circumcision of the mind, okay? All right? There's no way we can wholly keep the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? All right? But the law, statutes, and commandments that you should be able to keep, you need to practice those, man. Like keeping the Sabbath, all right? All right, i.e. this is coming, man, all right? This is coming, okay? All right, there's no avoiding a missile, all right, when you look up that is coming down to hit you, man, all right? There's no avoiding this, okay? All right, so since we have established that you cannot avoid an ICBM missile, all right? This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, Yahweh Shema Shai will come with fire and with his chariots, all right? Fire caused by the ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles that the so-called white man is building up for self-destruction, all right? And these chariots, man, that everybody calls UFOs, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai, he's coming with those things, okay? All right? With his chariots like a whirlwind to render anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. All right, I just showed you what those flames of fire is going to be, man. All right, for by fire and for by his sword will Yahweh Shema Shai plead with all flesh. All right, and that plead is not saying, oh, hey, please turn back to my laws. No, that plead is, I'm judging your ass for the things that you did and the things that you shouldn't be doing. All right. And the slain of Yahweh Shema Shai shall be many. All right, and you know many, man. Many people are gonna be lying dead on the streets. Many people are gonna be lying dead up in their homes. Many people are gonna be lying dead up in these concentration camps that they got built for you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. There are many individuals lined up in concentration camps right now. Those individuals detained by ICE, all right? And who knows how they being treated, all right? Who knows what adversities that they facing in those concentration camps. But lo and behold, do not believe that you're gonna skip out on that if you're not a part of the elect, man. If you are part of the elect, the Lord may have you go there to preach his word, to give comfort to somebody else that may be in there that's part of the elect, okay? All right? But lo and behold, all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that are doing some type of wickedness, all right, you're gonna go there, all right? If you don't die by pestilence or by the sword, you're gonna die by some other means in the concentration camp, all right? Because the government got it set up for you, man. The government knows who you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are. Go back and check the history on Christopher Columbus, man. He read the Bible and the Apocrypha to come over here and destroy this land. Even though Christopher Columbus really didn't land here in America, the other Spaniards did, okay? All right? And they destroyed the so-called Indians, man. They took all their gold and shipped it over there, back over there to Europe, man. They did the same thing in the South America and all those other countries below America, like Cuba, Haiti, and all those other continents below us, man. The white man has no mercy, man. So don't expect him to have any mercy on you in a time when his destruction is coming, okay? Because he's not. Because he knows that he ain't got nothing. He only got like a little bit of time left, man. That's why they pushing all these legislations, all right? And all these things that's gonna condemn you and put you in a situation to where you either gonna have to choose right or wrong. All right, and if you know what right is, you're gonna follow Yahweh Shema Shai, and you're gonna die for the Lord. All right, and you know the ultimate temptation is gonna be that RFID microchip, man. All right, pray for the spirit to not take that RFID microchip, man. Pray for the spirit to be stronger than your weaknesses, man. Pray for the spirit for Yahweh Shema Shai to guide you, man. Pray for the spirit for Yahweh Shema Shai to feed you in those days, man. Pray for the spirit for Yahweh Shema Shai to be with you, man, in those days. All right. Pray for Yahweh Shema Shai to lead you to righteousness, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, man. Glorifying Yahweh Shema Shai and doing righteous things, man, all right? That's what it's all about. It's not about your belly. It's not about the things that you think you want. It's not about the things that you think you need. It's about Yahweh Shema Shai. Because when he comes, man, it's going to be a sword destruction, man, all right? He's not coming to give candy, man. He's not coming to be nice, man. All right, he's coming to destroy, man. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 6. How ye, for the day of Yahweh Shema Shai is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. All right, and that destroyer, all right, is Yahweh Shema Shai, man. The destruction that he's coming to bring, man, is death, pestilence, the white man running in your house with his sword, his gun, all right, the martial law troops, all those things are coming, man. But if you don't take heed to Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, you're going to be destroyed, man, all right? Therefore, shall all hands be faint. Therefore shall all hands be faint. Every man's heart shall melt. All right? Yeah, you're going to be scared in that day. All right? You're going to be scared in that day when these so-called white men run up in your house with his guns. All right? You're going to be scared in that day when they say you got to have this RFID microchip to get you some food. You're going to be scared in that day when Yahweh Shema Shai cracks those clouds. All right? And they shall all be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flames. All right, their faces gonna be as flames because they that damn ICBM nuclear missile, man. All right. But they're gonna be running around here crazy, man. All right. They be running around here with their head like a chicken with his head cut off, man. All right, they're gonna be scared. They're not gonna know what to do because they walk past a man of the Lord speaking the truth, or they click past the video where it's telling you, you know, the men telling you to come back to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. Behold, the day of the Lord. Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai cometh. cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and to destroy the sinner thereof out of it. All right? The Lord's coming to cleanse this land, man. To lay something desolate means straight destruction, man. Nothing can be recovered from that, okay? Nothing, all right? And the sinners, man, that's your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, that constantly go against Yahweh Shem Shai, that constantly go against the law, all right? That's what happens when you do things, that's what's gonna happen when you do things that's contrary to Yahweh Shem Shai. You're gonna be destroyed, man, along with the land that you're walking on, all right? Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. So the day of the Lord is gonna be straight darkness, man. Straight darkness. Nothing, no light is gonna be shining in that day, man, all right? And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cease, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. All right, so the Lord, he's telling you what he's going to do. All right, he's going to punish the evil. He's going to punish the world for their evil. All right, so the evils of this world, all right, putting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians in bonds mentally, all right, to follow after the so-called white man. That's evil, all right? And the wicked for their iniquity, all right? The iniquity, man, for, individuals keep being homosexuals, all right? That's wicked, man. And, if you're a homosexual and you hear not to be a homosexual, you hear that it's not righteous to be a homosexual, and you continue to go do homosexual things, that you building up iniquity, man. And how about Shema Shai is going to destroy you for that, all right? And the arrogancy of the proud, man, the proudest individual is the so-called white man, all right? He's so proud, man, that he went to other countries and named himself after those countries, man, all right? That's how proud the so-called white man is. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is going to give the so-called white man his righteous judgment, all right? Which is intercontinental ballistic missiles that he made, all right, for himself to be destroyed upon, all right? It's coming, all right? Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, all right? The men that he's going to make more precious than fine gold is those individuals that stick to and overcome the trials and tribulations that are coming about from being, from following the customs of being who you are, your nationality, all right? So if you're doing the righteous things by Yahweh Shem Shai, if you're keeping the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord's going to put you in that fire to test you, all right? Every day is a test, all right? Every day is a test, but the Lord's going to put you in that fire to test you to see if you're going to overcome, if you're going to go left or you're going to go right. You want to go right. You want to do the righteous things of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, so you can be that gold, all right, when it comes out. So when you come out of that fire, Yahweh Shem Shai can place that crown, that heavy crown upon your head, all right? Verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. So in that day, man, nothing is going to be the way you see it, man. Nothing is going to be how you see it right now. In that day, there's going to be nothing but just chaotic people losing their minds, man. You think people losing their minds right now in different countries? Wait till it comes to America, man. What are you going to do then? Who are you going to call on then? All right? Because I'm sure when all those chaotic riots come to America, you're not going to see the men of the Lord on the corners preaching anymore. All right? The famine of word is coming. All right? You see on YouTube, they found a new way to try to blot out the men of the Lord and their teachings, man. All right? But that's just, they doing the white man is doing the work of the Lord anyway, because he wants this thing to hurry up and pass by. Yahweh Shem Shai wants to hurry up and come out here and save the 144,000. So he's just speeding up the process, man. He's just speeding up the days, all right? And that's righteous, man, because the individuals that's supposed to get it, they already got it, all right? And the individuals that don't get it, they don't got it. They're not supposed to get it. and they're gonna be sorely destroyed, man. And call Allah Yahweh Shema outside for that, man. Okay? All right, and in that day, man, in that day of destruction, man, if you've been doing things that's pleasing unto Yahweh Shema outside, all right, all you gotta do is call upon His name, man. All right, and call upon the name Yahweh. Call upon the name Yahweh Shai. And you gotta be doing it truthfully, and you gotta be doing it sincerely, man. All right, because if you don't do these things in truth and sincerity, man, the Lord already knows, man. He already knows. All right. All right. All right. This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 2. Yahweh is jealous, and Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai revengeth. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai revengeth and is furious. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai will take vengeance on his adversaries, and He reserveth wrath for His enemies. All right. So if you are an enemy of Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, all right, just know that death and destruction is going to be your latter end, all right? Just know that ICBM missiles, some type of disease, a bullet, anything that Yahweh Shema Al-Shai has lined up for you, all right, is going to come, all right? It's going to happen. It's going to happen to specifically you because you're an adversary to Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, all right? And adversary just means against, man, all right? And the white man is against Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, all right? They are anti-Messiah, man, all right? So just know that you are the ultimate adversary to Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, all right? And all the individuals that follow after your ways, they are adversaries to Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, you 2/3, man, all right? Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, verse 3, Yahweh Shema Al-Shai is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked, all right? Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, He's not going to have any mercy on the wicked, man. All right? The wicked are individuals that do everything contrary to Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, all right? That don't seek to repent, all right? And repent means to turn back, all right? Return back to Yahweh Shema Al-Shai. Turn back to the ways of old, all right? That means following the customs of your forefathers, all right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? Yahweh has His ways in the whirlwind and in the storm and the clouds that are at the dust of His feet. And the clouds are the dust of His feet. He rebuketh the sea, maketh it dry, and drieth up all the rivers. Bashan languisheth, and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languisheth. The mountains quake at Him, and the hills melt. And the earth is burned at His presence. Yea, the world and all that dwell therein. All right? When Yahweh Shai comes, man, all right? Everybody, all right, is going to be butthurt, man. All right? You all are going to be butthurt, man. All right? You're going to be quaking at the presence of Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, all right? All right, this is the book. This is the Apocrypha, Second Ezra. I'm gonna just start at chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him, all right? So everything under Yahweh Shema Al-Shai, all right? When He comes down here, all right, with His messengers, all right? When Yahweh Shai comes with His messengers, all right, on this cloud, and they all gonna be in the same, maybe not the same exact chariot, all right? But they're gonna be in their own chariot, okay? And every man is gonna be travailing like a little woman, all right? And all the women are going to be travailing as if they are in labor pains. Everybody's going to be as if they in labor pains, okay? But the point of that, Yahweh Shem outside, all right, you all are going to melt, man, at the fierce continence of Yahweh Shem outside, okay? All right? Verse 6, who can stand before his indignation? Nobody, man. Nobody can stand before his indignation. That's why it says in Revelation, man, every knee shall bow, man, all right? Who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His anger is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him, all right? That fire, man, that fire. That fire, man, all right? That fire from them intercontinental ballistic missiles, okay? All right? That's what's coming, all right? Verse 7, Yahweh Shema Shai is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. All right, so run to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. If you're hearing this word, turn back to doing the law, statutes, and commandments. Turn back to following Yahweh Shema Shai with your whole heart, man, your whole mind, all right? Doing the things that are pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and the darkness shall pursue his enemies. All right? I don't want to be an enemy of the Lord, man. And all you individuals that's trying to do righteousness, man, I don't want you to be enemies of the Lord, all right? All the great millstone individuals that has taught me, man, I don't want them to be enemies of the Lord, man. All right? I want them to be glorified in the Lord when he comes, man. I want the Lord to be like, oh, you did my work. Good job, servant. Here, take this crown. Have this white stone. All right? Take this rod of iron. All right? Go rule the nations. Go rebuild my kingdom. All right? I want that for the men that taught me. I want that for the men that are doing righteous things for Yahweh Shem outside. I want that for myself first, but I want that for the men that taught me as well, you know? I don't want darkness to pursue those that are my brothers in the spirit, man, all right? Verse 9, what do ye imagine against Yahweh? By Shem outside. He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise upon the second time. I mean, why would you even imagine anything against Yahweh Shem outside in the first place, man? All right? If you do, he put those thoughts in your head because you're wicked, all right? But on top of that, man, there's no reason for you to imagine anything against Yahweh Shem outside because that's just setting yourself up for destruction, man. All right? All right, I'm going to close out with this. This is Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 18. Yet I will rejoice in Yahweh Shema Shai. I will joy in the power of my salvation. All right? Yahweh Shema Shai is my strength, and he will make my feet like hinds' feet, and he will make me to walk upon my high places. All right? And that's what we want, man. We want to walk upon the high places with Yahweh Shema Shai. We want to glory in Yahweh Shema Shai. We want to rejoice in Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai by Shema Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule and teach well. And shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there doing this work in all honesty and sincerity. Kwam Yasharala and the Bible Bar.